I know probably you did the Air Force. I got the chance to go with you over there. You take me to the academy. And I didn't know in senior year you were the captain and the top scorer of the team.
Yeah.
So my question is, you scored like TD or like me?
Like you.
Yes.
14. 14.6.
Wow.
Yeah. Never like TD. Never like TD. No. I played more defense like you. You know, the dirty work. You and I were blue collar players.
Blue collar shirt.
Yeah. He and Mon were white collar players.
One thing that I always admired was like how you control so many different, like players from another war. I mean, from other countries. TD, Manu, Tony. There is any key, like.
Well, I actually got great joy out of it, and as you know, I've always enjoyed foreign players because I think it adds so much to the program, and there are great players everywhere. We all know that now. There was a time when, the NBA was they were basically prejudiced, like the foreign players won't speak the language, or they won't play defense, they won't socialize, they want to go back home. There was always some sort of a reason. And then when players started coming over, people realized, my gosh, there are good players everywhere. Well, we've known that for a long time and always enjoyed having people from whatever country. And I think that the work ethic that, all of you, especially like the group that came over from Argentina, I mean, every single one of you guys has a heart as big as the gymnasium, and the competitiveness is off the charts. And I still think about that. I say, why? One place, one country, and you just name every one of you guys, Scola, Oberto, Montecchia, Prigioni, Oberto, it doesn't matter who you say. It's just what an incredible group that you should all be so proud of for all time. When you're 40 and you're 50 and you're 63, you still get together and you can talk about all those good times.
Yeah, every time we try to.
It's great. Everybody benefits, and and the humor is always great. We always make fun of each other. The American, you do this, or the French person, you do this, and that humor is important. 82 games is a lot of games, a lot of bus trips,
and a lot of
planes
time together.
You got to laugh, and it helps us laugh.
Yeah. How proud you feel about all the guys that leave the team and go head coach or video guy like JB or. Because when I was in Washington, they were talking about how was the San Antonio Spurs. When I got to Portland, it was like, they're trying to copy the philosophy. So it's like,
I'm very flattered to know that we have so many people that are either assistant coaches or head coaches or general managers or whatever. It just shows we've been pretty fortunate in picking good people, I guess. That have come through the system, and hopefully we can continue to do that. But when you have some success, people will try to emulate that. I mean, I've stolen plays from other coaches. So I've got some things from Duda and from Etere, and people like that. So it's the way it is.
Well, it's the way it is.
Yeah.
In Argentina, one friend told me, copy is not stole. If you copy something, you're not stealing anything.
Exactly. Exactly.
What about the hammer sense? Like how did you bring when start being like in all the walls?
Many years ago, maybe 20 some years ago, I was reading a book, and there was a quote by Jacob Riis. Who you know very well now. And he was a reformer back in the day of like Teddy Roosevelt, back in our country when many immigrants were coming in, and in New York City there were some tough situations. Here was whoever, the Italians, the Irish, the Polish, the this, the that, and they're living like in a slum, and they're trying to make it in America. Well, he was a reformer, and he was always trying to make life for those groups better. And so he had that quote. And it was about pounding on the rock and not knowing.
Keep doing your job.
You don't know when the rock's going to break, but the 101st blow, it finally cracked open. But you didn't know, but you had to keep going. And so it became our mantra. It sounded pretty profound to me that you just do your work.
That's perfect.
You work as hard as you can, and you don't know when you're going to come through, when the success will come, but it's the only thing
But
in our
if you
locker
keep the
room.
line every day.
And I think everybody really became proud of that statement. So it came from him, Jacob Riis.
How I never got it, they play for me.
You and Mario Ellie, you're the same boat. You know, I say, Fabby, we're going to script this play and we're going to run it. When I run the same one for Mario Ellie, you say, Pop, why are we practicing that? You never call my number.
I always feel so proud
You're a
of that.
defender, a rebounder.
Yes, I'm just cheating player. You remember the ugliest basket you ever seen?
It was probably made by you, I would guess.
That was my
Your form, it's unbelievable.
Your second.
Your form is Stephen Curry. It's about the same. You know?
My second or third game in the Spurs, I score. I just get the ball down there. I start pump fake like 5 times. The guy jumping, I just, shoot the crazy shot, score. You call a timeout, and you walk straight to me. So, oh my God! I start thinking plays behind. Like I cheat. I miss a defense. I miss a rotation. And you say, Fab, this is the ugliest play I ever seen in my life.
I don't remember. I'm sure I did, though.
I know the guys start laughing about it, and for me, it's one of my highlight moments in my life. It's gonna be like 6 more questions about top 3 restaurants. I know you.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but can you pick 3?
In each city or across the whole country?
Well, favorites. Bring you the good memories.
In San Francisco, yeah. It's with the team when we would go to the North Beach restaurant in the Italian section of town. They'd always stay open for us after a game, and we'd have langoustine and great pastas. So we always enjoyed that. And then I would take the coaches always to a place called Quince, which was really, really wonderful. So we always remember that. And then when we go to Portland, we always go to that seafood place, Jake's. And we'd have oysters and all kinds of fish and that kind of thing. So those were always special places when we go to Seattle, to Portland, to San Francisco, and even to LA, Via Veneto.
Yeah,
we'd go down there and have the pasta, the langoustine. And we still haunt the same places. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, that's
Although
perfect.
Timmy, he gets tired. He says, "We're going to go one of those Italian places again. We
Still?
just go get a steak somewhere."
You're gonna get used to Italian food.
He said, "You always go where Manu wants to go. Let's go where I want to go." So he's still complaining.
Music. I know.
I haven't changed, Fab.
James Brown.
It's all it's the Motown stuff, in James Brown, or it's early rock, classic rock.
There you go.
The Stones and Led Zeppelin and the Doors and Moby Grape and Deep Purple and all those guys.
That's a place to visit. I mean, like you you can go there. I know you've been in, like Alaska.
Well, I take my friends on trips every year someplace, either like up to
I got a place
up in there or
ready for you when you want to go to the winery.
Is Evolve the Winery?
Yes.
I'm there.
Just let me know.
There. Okay.
What you want to eat, tour for the wineries. I got
That
range
sounds
everything.
wonderful. That
Just
sounds wonderful.
how many you are?
You know I'd enjoy that.
This is my last 2. They're going to be difficult.
Okay.
Which person you would like to spend an hour just talking? I mean.
Wow. Well, you know who it is? He's passed away, unfortunately, but Christopher Hitchens.
Oh, yeah?
He's a great essayist who he's actually an Englishman who got American citizenship, and he's written some great books and some great essays in a lot of well-known magazines here in America, and he's a very, very intelligent man, maybe the most prolific person that I can remember as far as talking about or writing about so many different kinds of topics in
so
such an
you need
eloquent
more
way.
time than 1 hour.
So Christopher Hitchens would be the guy I'd love to have spent an hour with.
Okay, and now I'm going to show you a picture. Let's go with this. This is for us, is one of our...
Oh, God, it's great.
one of our moments. I'm with a broken hand over there. I remember Larry was running towards me that I didn't want to shoot the free throws, and I got my hand broke. But after he came, I apologized. I mean, unbelievable person. What brings you? Because for us was, I mean, we still don't believe it. You know, the gold medal and being U.S.
Well, you know, because of my relationship with all of you, you know, the loss for the United States was, you know,
I think it was the first time you did.
Well, the 72, you know, the Russian deal back then, but that, you know, it's a very difficult loss, but it was a strange feeling because at the same time, I was so thrilled for you guys because of what you had accomplished and what you had come through and the camaraderie and the group that you had. You were the best team. Without it, it wasn't luck, it wasn't one in a million. You may feel like that, but you guys were the best basketball team at that point, at that time. And the joy that I felt for you guys was tremendous. And still, you know, a wonderful moment.
Actuación histórica para este equipo. Y allí está Manu Ginóbili con Gregg Popovich, con su entrenador en San Antonio. ¿Qué le habrá dicho en el oído?
And you know, when you think about it, you know, even after that, then Manu comes back, you know, on the team with Timmy, you know, who he beat, you know, and there was no animosity, just
nothing.
And you know, and that kind of character is what I think makes groups.
Yesterday, team gave me an interview.
That's amazing.
And,
did he speak?
A little bit.
Okay.
And he was telling me I fouled him a couple of times in 02 and 04. I said, man, come on, Tim. This is FIBA rules.
Exactly.
And well, this one is these two guys. What do you think about this? Oh, this is Pepe Sanchez here, and this is Timmy and the lefty, the famous lefty ever.
Look at that.
That was in Puerto Rico. We lost by, I think, 35 a game. Pretty bad. It was a highlight game.
Yeah, some of our guys didn't show the next year. They had other plans. But look at that. Is that how he was same today?
Oh, might be. Close, huh? 2 inches less?
2 inches less.
Like his brain still growing every day.
Hall of Fame in his future, for sure.
For sure, two Hall of Fames.
No doubt, both, no doubt about that.
Yeah, that's correct. Last question.
That's what you said before.
Well, because I cheated with the book. Will you sign me back?
Anytime you want, you got it.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll just take it from Manu's salary. We'll just put it.
Okay, I
in
got
your
to talk.
bank account.
I got to
talk to Manu.
I'm coming for the food.
Is he your friend or not?
Yes, I'm coming for the food.
Good to see you, man. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for the time. Appreciate this.